Coming up on BG today, Election Day is officially over. We'll take a look at who came out on top.
And an environmental organization on campus is trying to get signatures to create a green space on campus.
Plus, basketball season is upon us. How both Falcon teams fared in their season openers.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
But first, BGSU students are facing cybersecurity reminders. Welcome to BG Today. I'm Claire Mitchell.
And I'm Steve Iwanek. Earlier this week, staff and students received an email warning of the latest text scam impersonating President Rodney Rogers. Information Technology Services revealed the message originates from a 417 area code and is illegitimate. An example spam message was also provided, serving as a reminder to students to not respond to similar messages they receive. If you do get one, ITS says to report the incident to them.
Election Day has come and gone, and while votes are still coming in throughout the country, let's take a look at some of those projected and confirmed wins. In the Ohio U.S. Senate race, Republican J.D. Vance clinched the win over Democrat Tim Ryan in a 53.3% victory with 97% reporting. And in Ohio's gubernatorial election, Mike DeWine remains victorious. The incumbent beat opponent Nan Whaley in a 62.8% win.
Even though election season has reached the finish line, there's still ways to stay civically engaged all year round. Assistant Political Science Professor Dr. Joshua Boston tells us how.
Engaging with the news, understanding the issues that are going on both at the local level and the national level, continuing to engage with family and friends in constructive political conversations. That's a particular challenge that a lot of people have in 2022 and recent years, and it will continue being a problem in coming years. That is, political polarization is at an extreme, and oftentimes we're not willing to have conversations about tough political issues. But remembering that having conversations about politics and being willing to have disagreements and find solutions to those disagreements is what democracy is all about.
For those students looking to continue their engagement on campus, you're also encouraged to get involved in university organizations.
And speaking of voting, we're going to stay on this topic. The Bowling Green City Council has officially adopted its unlawful discrimination ordinance nearly a month after it was first introduced in early October. Now, this legislation was proposed by Congressman Nick Rubando and passed by a vote of 6-1.
We're going to switch gears into our traffic report. Route 25 from BG to Signet is unofficially open. Drivers are taking to Facebook, sharing the road is now open after a long summer of reconstruction. They say there are still some road closed signs, but all barricades are gone.
Open until November 20th. Yes, you heard me correctly. A name a snowplow contest when Turnpike officials will select 50 names for public vote. The top 8 names will be declared winners. Now, if you're looking for some inspiration, you really want to win this? Let's take a look at last year's winners. They included Snowby-Wan Kenobi, Sir Plows a Lot, very clever, but my personal favorite would have to be Oh Snow You Didn't.
I think I love that name too, but meanwhile, BGSU students want to transform the vacant golf course on campus for a good cause. The Environmental Action Group is seeking petition signatures to turn it into a nature preserve called the Green Space. This will do more than just make the campus look pretty. The preserve has great research potential and can fulfill BGSU's environmental mission.
BG wants to be carbon neutral by 2040 or 2050, I think, and making sure that we have those plants out there and those trees out there. Oh my gosh, that's going to help us reach that goal like easy peasy.
If you want to sign the petition or get involved, EAG will be tabling every Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. until the end of the semester. You can follow BG_EAG on Instagram for more.
Bowling Green is honoring the service of veterans and military members. Tomorrow, the university is holding a prisoner of war and missing in action remembrance event. It'll be at 10 a.m. on the first floor of the Student Union. Now, this event is being organized by the BGSU chapter of the Student Veterans of America, a student organization providing resources and more to student veterans and military-connected students in higher education.
An Olympian is headed to campus tomorrow, and you might want to bring your knitting needles. Confused? Well, tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Union Theater, the university is welcoming Tom Daly for a community conversation. The Olympian and social activist became Great Britain's second youngest male Olympian when he first competed in the 2008 Beijing Games, and during the 2020 competition in Tokyo gained international popularity for knitting and crocheting in the stands. The event is free.
All right, Aaron, I can't believe I'm saying this. It still feels like summer outside. Second week in November, what is going on? Are we entering into fall or what? What can we expect this week, Aaron?
Well, Claire, you can expect to go right from summer, the day of fall, straight into winter, and it's going to go in a snap. Today, we're going to have a nice day. It's going to be nice and sunny. We're going to have a high of 65 degrees and a low of 49, and the winds aren't going to be too bad, only 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now looking ahead into tomorrow, Thursday, it's once again going to be sunny. We're going to have a high of 69 degrees and a low of 50. On Veterans Day, it's going to be partly cloudy skies, and you're going to start to notice the cooling trends starting to come around. You see a high of only 62 degrees and a low of 30. So we're going to finally dip below freezing, and then after that, we're going to watch the temperatures drop, just like the drop tower at Cedar Point, except this ride is not coming back up. Partly cloudy skies, high of only 39, and we're going to dip down to a low of 29 degrees. And unfortunately, I don't see any more warmth coming back in sight. So, Claire, unfortunately, I think the cold might be here to stay this time.
I don't know why you're saying unfortunately, Aaron, because the cold should be here to stay because it is November. I'm all for it. Thank you so much, Aaron. All right, calling all Falcons looking to freshen up their portfolio. The Career Center has just the opportunity for you. With winter graduation only a month away, if you can believe it or not, the BGSU Career Center is hosting free professional headshots. Sessions are welcome to both students and alumni, and drop-in hours are held every Friday from 1 to 3 on the second floor of the Union. And you can follow the Career Center on social media to find out more about other networking opportunities.
Well, speaking of shots, coming up after the break, BGSU basketball is underway with their season.
And men's soccer wraps up their season with a bang.
All that and much more when we come back.
Bowling Green State University, Army ROTC Fighting Falcon Battalion. For more information, visit our website, www.edu/Army-ROTC, the #1 leadership course on campus.
Welcome back to BG Today. I'm Jenna DeBlasi. BGSU football earned their third consecutive win against Western Michigan in midweek action last week. With the game on the line, the Falcon defense forced the Broncos into a turnover on 4th down to end the game. Head coach Scott Leffler describes the impact of their defense on the season.
You don't turn the ball over. That's why we've been winning. We've been playing really good defense, and we haven't been turning the ball over. And when you turn over the football like we did and lose the turnover battle, essentially, it's hard to win. And we're very fortunate that our defense played well. Very fortunate that our special teams played well.
Bowling Green is just one win away from bowl eligibility with a 5-4 record. Tonight, the Falcons will battle Kent State at the Detroit before heading up I-75 to battle Toledo on Tuesday. Kickoff tonight is set for 7 p.m. With the regular season winding down, let's take a look at the MAC East Division standings. The Ohio Bobcats lead the pack with BG and Buffalo tied in second, both in the hunt for first place with the 4-1 record in conference play. Miami and Kent State are just under 500, and last night the Bobcats defeated Miami, while the Bulls are on the road tonight at Central Michigan. BGSU volleyball continues to have a comfortable spot at the top of the MAC East. The Falcons improved to 17-9 with the weekend sweep over Akron. Petra Androva and Mia Tyler would pace the Falcons with 24 kills each over the weekend. The Falcons will take a trip to Buffalo this weekend to battle the Bulls. BGSU hockey split a weekend series with Michigan Tech, earning their first home win on Saturday. In the win, 6 different Falcons found the back of the net en route to a 6-1 win. However, goaltender Christian Stover would be the star of the series. Across the 2 games, Stover would record 71 saves, leading him to being named the CCHA Goaltender of the Week. Up next is another home weekend series as St. Thomas comes to town. Bowling Green Swim and Dive competed in their first tri-meet of the season. The Falcons split the tri-meet, defeating the Marshall Thundering Herd and falling to the Toledo Rockets. Emily McNichol and Elena Krupp finished second in the 100 and 50 freestyles, respectively. The two also were part of the 200 freestyle relay team, which took home first place. Next up, the Falcons will prepare for the Miami Invite in December. The BGSU soccer team ended their season on a positive note, dominating Northern Illinois 6-0 on Sunday. The Falcons scored 3 times in each half for the first time in over 25 years. As the Falcons sit at 3rd place in the MAC standings, the Orange and Brown would fall short with only 2 teams advancing to the tournament. On Monday, BGSU men's basketball made their season debut at the Stroh Center against Air Force. In the Battle of the Falcons, BG would hang on to win 62-58. Duquesne transfer Leon Ayers the third paced the offense with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Senior guard Samari Curtis chipped in 14 points as well in the scoring effort. Head coach Michael Huger says the energy around the team this year is different.
They have fun with each other. They're here for each other. They cheer for each other. It's just it's night and day from what we had last year. And it's definitely a lot of fun to coach. And a lot of times that they just hold themselves accountable. So it makes my job easy.
Up next, the Falcons will begin their first of 4 straight road games as they travel to Oakland on Friday. BGSU women's basketball started the season with a bang on the road against St. Bonaventure. Alyssa Brett led the way for the Orange and Brown, scoring 26 points. On Monday, the Falcons will prepare for their first home game against Wright State with tip-off set for 7 p.m. That's it for sports this week. Back to you, Steve.
A week full of winners in BGSU athletics. Thank you, Jenna. Man, I'm so excited for tonight's football game. I'm going to be calling the game on the radio for Falcon Radio, and we have a lot of giveaways going out tonight at the Detroit.
Well, I'm hoping that BG football can keep up with that win, because students are also going to have the chance to win. They're going to have the opportunity to win prizes at tonight's BGSU football game. The athletics are giving away $500 Falcon dollars to 2 BGSU students, so that's not too shabby. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that myself. And an anonymous donor is giving away $1,000 scholarships to 5 lucky students. And all these students need to be is present at the game to win. So get yourself to the game, please.
Yes, please go watch football team. They are 1 win away from becoming bowl eligible, like Jenna said earlier in the show.
And it's the last home game.
Yeah, go
all
out
the
there.
more reason.
And it's supposed to be like 50 degrees. Just put on a hoodie. It'll be a great night to watch some football.
You heard Aaron. It's going to be winter this weekend.
That's right.
Soak up the sun.
Yeah, take advantage of the warm weather. Well, but thank you for watching BG today. Follow us for the latest news on Twitter at BG24 TV or find us on the web at bgfalconmedia.com.
And we will be back next Thursday with updates from around Bowling Green and Wood County. Have a good afternoon.